Hey everybody, I told y'all that I went to the Asian market, but I didn't show you what I got. Let me show you what I got at the Asian market. I got my Obey. I got Obey. What's some? I got. I forgot what fish this was. Oh no. Does anybody know what kind of fish this is? I don't know what kind of fish this is. I forgot. I don't think it's a kingfish. No, it's not a kingfish. I forgot which one's this one. But it came with a roe. Look at, see this roe? These are fish eggs. I wanted fish eggs because I wanted to use it in an egg roll recipe that I saw. And then they had these too, that people buy them and they want it gutted. And again, look at how big these fish eggs are. There's like a whole sack, 2 sacks. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but fish eggs are very expensive. If you eat them in a restaurant and you ask for fish eggs, they're basically not caviar, but somewhat caviar. I'm gonna have to put this away in the refrigerator in a little while. So I got that, and yes, those bags were dirty. Not cool. I'm gonna switch the bags and I'm gonna rinse them out. This is kingfish. You can tell my daughter Amy, she wrapped this up twice. She don't like the fish smell. Now, when my mother made kingfish, she used to use these big gigantic pieces of fish they were just so big. And these little fishes right here, it's supposed to be kingfish. I'm hoping that it is. You see that? If you could tell. Our kingfish this small. See, it has the head, this is the tail. It was a pretty small fish, but I'm gonna make a recipe, a Spanish recipe that you take this and you cook it up, you fry it up, and then you put it in the refrigerator with some onion and garlic and stuff. That's gonna be a good video, but that's what I wanted, the kingfish. But when my mother got the kingfish, it was about this big, and it had 2 pieces on the end. I remember those were my favorite parts. I don't know. They said this is kingfish. I don't know, so I didn't take the word for it. So now I'm getting itchy because I can't touch my face, right? All right, so I got some kingfish and some mystery fish. I think it's a striped bass because I like striped bass fish. And that one came with a roe too. All right, so I got that. My son loves these fish balls. He asked me if I can get him the fish balls. He loves this. He eats them for breakfast with some eggs and some noodles. So they had the bags of fish balls. They had them three for $11. So I said, that's great because I could just take them and pop them in the freezer. And that's it whenever he wants them. That's what I said. And then over here, I don't know what kind of shrimp this is. I've never seen a shrimp this big. I don't know if these are prawns or what kind of shrimp this is. Honestly, I don't know. I just saw them so huge, so interesting. And I said, you know what? Let me buy 4 of them and I'll make something with it. Maybe some shrimp toast. I saw someone do it and I think I want to try it. So yeah, these are large, extra large shrimps or prawns. I don't know what they are, but I brought 4 of them. I'll do a recipe with that. See, my face is itchy. Let me wash my hands. Oh my goodness. It's just the thought that I can't touch my face is what makes me want to touch my face. Okay, so I start to get itchy. Okay, my hands are clean. Now, to get dirty again, because these humongous fish, I brought 3 of them. I think they were porgies or I don't know, but they're really big, and I'm going to make a nice dinner with them. Something tells me just rinse them off and put them in a nice freezer bag until I'm ready to use it because I don't like all the broth and the drippings that's coming out of that. Lastly, I'm just putting them to the side so I could give them a quick wash, put them in nice freezer storage bags. and do it that way. I don't want to keep them in the bags they're in. So let me keep going. And over here, I brought these because they were like $10.99 a pound. And I really like the tiger shrimp. So I brought about half a pound, maybe. I think this was half a pound. I don't remember. But I wanted to get these shrimps, the tiger shrimps. Little tigers. They got the little stripes on them. So I got some tiger shrimp there. That was one bag down. This is on the Asian market. This was in another supermarket that I got. I felt like having these glazed donuts. I like the glazed donuts. And for my recipe, fish recipe, I needed to buy bay leaves. I didn't have any. Kind of expensive, but I brought them. Another recipe I'm going to make, and I'm going to make it really soon, like within 2 days, because that's how long, not these yellow bananas, but the green ones, they only last about 2 days. So didn't want to take a lot of time with that. So I brought those green bananas. I brought 2 garlic cloves because they were 2 for $4. So I saw them purple, and I know the purple ones are really good. So I took some purple ones. I brought a bag of onions. And I brought a big purple onion because I'm going to do that in the fish. Oh my God, they gave me a roll. Thank you, Amy. I still have my roll. I'm going to finish it. Okay, so, oh, not my roll. Go back. I'm going to see how much more I can put on top of here, okay? I'm just going to put these bananas and the onions, everything in the bag. I'm just going to put it right here for now so I can show you the other stuff. Okay, so let's see. What else? Oh, this is from the Asian market. An Asian bakery. This is like a bean bun. I like this. You know what? Bean bun. And this is like a donut. It's crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside, like a mochi. And they have little seeds. I don't know what they're called, but I love these. My daughter, Nicole, loved them. And she turned me on to them and said, take this. And then I saw this cute little pie. I think it's mango pie. So maybe I'll try that later. And I love this. This is like a coconut bun. And it has a filling inside. And I think it's coconut bun. It has a filling. I don't know if it's butter or cream. But this is really, really good. I had to get something sweet after buying all this fish. Okay, so let's see what else I got. Oh, these are great. Another request of my son. He said to get him some steamed pork buns. And they were good price. They were only $3.99 for, I don't know, 2, 4, 6 buns each. So these are the roasted pork buns. So I gave him that request. He could have that request. And then I got some spring rolls. Maybe I could use a crab recipe with these spring rolls. I think it's going to look really good. It tastes really, really good. So I got this little pack of spring rolls. And I just had to get this because I haven't had this in more than a year. And I wanted to get it. They just cooked crawfish. And it was $10 for the box. So I had to get the crawfish. See? Crawfish. So I got that. And let me see what else I got. These are the bags that we get it in. They put it in these bags. So that's why I have the other bag. That's it. This is the last one. The wagon's empty. The wagon's empty, guys. You're going to think it's weird of me. Let me pick up my pants. You're going to think it's weird of me. Like, why didn't she ask him to cut it? But what is sticking out of this bag is a whole oxtail. See this? It's a whole oxtail. Now, you say, why didn't I cut it? Because that's a long story, a disappointing story, a story that I don't want to repeat, but I want to cut it myself. That's the last of it. I want to cut it in pieces if I want to have 2 chunks like this and just cook them. And that's why I brought it like this. And what did I pay for this? $23 for this. I mean, if I cut them into little pieces, I can get at least 20 nice pieces from here, but $23, a whole oxtail. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side over here. And I'm recording. say I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. Okay, so numbers are moving. So another request. There was 3 requests. It's dumplings. These dumplings, they taste so good, and you have them with the fish balls and a peanut sauce on the side. I love these dumplings. These are pork, cabbage, and green onion dumplings, and they had them 3 for $12. So I brought 3 bags of those dumplings there. I'm gonna have to put this down now. I really don't have any more room. Okay, I brought these 3 dumplings right here, and that was already divided. So I'm just gonna put it in my freezer. Okay, so put them in the freezer, and this, I think I wanna cut it, rinse it, and then double bag it in a freezer bag. So I'm just gonna leave it out here. I'm just emptying out my bags. Okay, so I saw this big slab of ribs. They look really meaty, so meaty, and so nice and thick. You can see how thick it is, and it was a pretty good buy, only $12. $12 for a whole rack of ribs, really big, because this is doubled up. So I brought this. You gotta have some meat. I haven't made ribs in a long time. All right, so I got 2 bags of chicken, which I'm gonna divide them. These chicken legs, I think they're like 15 chicken legs. 15, and they were only $6.52 for like 16 pieces of chicken wings. I gotta divide that into 3 bags. Okay, the most I'll make is 2, 4, 6. Oh my gosh, that's a big bag. And since I saw that, I was like, you know what? Let me not pass that up and get another one. You can't have too many for that price. You can't go wrong. So I brought another bag of the chicken legs. They're really, really, really big, guys. Look, that's not a little one. And again, $5.85. So I'm gonna take these and put them in freezer bags and just divide them. I don't know, but I would say there's more than 30 pounds of chicken in here. That's a lot of chicken, 30 pounds of chicken for under $12. That was a really good buy. So that's why I went at that. I went right back at it. Now this, I'm so happy to have. I haven't eaten this in more than 5 years. This is garrucho. In Spanish, it's garrucho, but in English, it's conch. And it's just like a seashell type of, you know, seawater animal. It's conch meat. So nice, and the pieces was fresh. They had fresh and they had frozen. I decided to take the fresh because you could smell the actual conch meat. You could smell it, that it's fresh, like it just came out the shell. And this was kind of expensive. This little bag right here was $20. But guys, this is a delicacy, and I will definitely, I know my son won't try it, and if he doesn't try it, I think I'm the only one that's going to be eating it. It's called garrucho in Spanish, and conch. Those pieces, look how beautiful and peachy pink. So nice. I can't wait to make this, and I make this in a salad with onions, garlic, peppers, you know, like a nice salad. That's the conch meat. I used to eat that a lot when I was in Puerto Rico. And then, of course, I haven't had this again. It's been so many years. And I said, you know what, before I croak, no kidding, I want to try this again. And this is a whole octopus. A whole frozen solid octopus. I don't know how much this one was. Honestly, I don't know. Let me see. It was only $17. And I say 17 because you go to somewhere and eat it in a restaurant, for a little small Dixie cup, they could charge you like $8. So for that price, $16, that was good. That was a good deal. $17.61. So I'm gonna make a pulpo salad. So far I have one. I'm just gonna grab this one there, and I'll take this one and I'll put them together. I'm not even gonna wash it. I know it's nice and fresh. I don't want to take on any of that flavor, but I will definitely freeze it. This I won't freeze, like I said. I have to put this to the side somewhere. Where? I don't know. Can you still see me? Okay. I have to put this in here now because I'm not going to put anything else in there. So there goes my octopus and my conch. And then I also brought this. I could just pop it in there. I'm just dividing it in two because if I want to mix it with some ground beef, I'll make one side ground beef and I'll make the other side, when I want to mix it, this is ground pork. So if I want to use pork, I'll use about half a pound with some other type, like maybe ground beef and pork. I know there's this video that I want to make, and it's that viral gyro slice that you put in the oven. It comes out a big sheet. I'm going to try that. So this is ground pork. Wasn't bad. I only paid $3.50 for about 2 pounds of it. That's not bad. So I'm going to use that ground pork in the recipe too. And last but not least, this is oh, pig foot. Oh, pig foot. You figure these are the little toes over here, so it was about that long. It was a whole thing. And I just love that. I love the collagen in it, and I love the taste. I grew up eating it. And when I saw it so meaty, guys, it's just pork. It's just pork with that nice little skin. So this is one whole pig foot. A long pig foot. It was about this big with the 2 little toes. And I love it. It's delicious. So I got that. I don't know how many pounds of it, but it was $6.48. So I'm going to have fun. I'll probably use this twice because this is a lot of pig foot in there. He took the toes. No, he did. He left the little piggy toe right there. I don't care. I love these, guys. A lot of collagen, a lot of flavor, and for me, a lot of happiness. So that was it. 2 bags at the Asian store. All this. I'm not going to tell you how much I spent. It was under $2. So I got a lot of things for under $2. And I get this. You're going to come back and see me in all the recipes that I make, all this delicious food. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Give me a like, comment, subscribe, share it to your friends, and stay tuned for when I make more cooking videos and show you what I do with this. Good night, guys. Bye.